Hello students, I'm Deepa Chandra, faculty member, Mount Luthercy School, Jhansi, and I'm going to teach computer science for class 11. Today we are going to begin with chapter number 2, Boolean logic, and the topic that we are going to cover today is logical operations, and this will be the first lecture for it. Every day we come across to various questions in our mind where we have to make logical decision, and the answer to these questions are generally yes or no, or true or false, or correct or incorrect. For example, here we have seen 4 questions like Indira Gandhi was the only woman Prime Minister of India. Second, 13 minus 2 is 11. Third, Delhi is the biggest state in India. Fourth, what do you say? Fifth, what did I tell you yesterday? Here we can see that first question and the second question gives us answer true or yes. But the third question gives us no or false. But when we look into fourth and fifth question, these two questions do not give us correct answer as in terms of yes, no, or true or false. Okay. So when we see the various categories of answers, we can say that the answers or the decisions which results into yes and no or true and false are known as binary decisions, because these decisions are used in computing the values or in decision making process in the computer system. And the values true, false, yes, no, these are known as Boolean values. And if we talk about true and false, these are called truth values. So the sentences which can be determined to be true or false are called logical statements or truth functions, and the results true or false are called truth values. The truth values are depicted by logical constants. These are true and false, or we can show them by values 1 and 0. Here 1 means true and 0 means false. The variables which can store these truth values are called logical variables or binary valued variables, as these can store one of the two values, true or false. Before we begin with logical operators, first we need to understand about truth table. The definition which is given here is a truth table is a table which represents all the possible values of logical variables or statements along with all the possible results of the given combinations of values. For example, if we look into the statements given here, I want to have tea, and the second statement, tea is readily available. We have two different values, and if we combine them in yes or no format, 2 raised to the power 2, so we will get 4 different combinations for these two statements. In any of the statement, any of these two statements could be false or true. So we look into the table given below. I want to have tea where this condition is true. In that manner, the second statement, tea is readily available, could have two possible outcomes, true or false. And similar way, if I want to have tea responses in false condition, the second statement is readily available could be possibly true or false. So we can see that for true result and false result for both the statements, the result I will have tea will be possible only if both the statements given here are true. Otherwise, the resultant will be false. So this table in terms of T and F which is given here is actually the truth table. We can see in this table if we represent first statement as x and the second statement as y and the result as r, then for each true value we are writing 1 and for each false value we are writing 0, because 1 and 0, these two value represent true and false condition. So if we arrange them in a table, this table is known as truth table, means table of truth values of truth functions. Here we can see two definitions also. First is tautology. If the result of any logical statement or expression is always true or 1 for all input combinations, it is called tautology. Second, fallacy. If the result of any logical statement or expression is always false or 0 for all the input combinations, then it is fallacy. Means if result is always true in any condition of x and y, then it will be called as tautology. And if the values of r in all the cases of x and y are false, then it will be known as fallacy. Now I'm going to end the session here only. In the next session we are going to study about the not, or, and operator. What are these and how do we use them? We are going to study in the next lecture. So students, this was the end of this lecture. We are going to continue the same topic in the next lecture also. Till then, thank you very much.